Just because I'm telling you this story doesn't mean I'm alive at the end of it. It's that kind of a story.
Hi, I'm Angie, and welcome to part 4 of I Found Everything in His Silence. Where is the silence? You come to a point to where you have went through so many emotions, so many lessons, so much hurt, so much pain, that you just come to this point of silence. It just stops. You don't know what else to do. You can't move. You're stuck. You're just still. You're in this silence. You can't stay in the silence. You have to find yourself a way out of the silence. Because the silence is even harder than all the experiences that got you to the point of silence. So, you start begging, crying, pleading, looking, searching to find your way out of this dark silence. You haven't been able to find it yet. You've lived all these years and you haven't been able to find your way out of this silence, out of this place that puts you in this silence. More things just keep happening and happening and happening to lead you to this pause. So you have to look beyond anything you've ever known to find your way out of this place that you've become. So, in this darkness, you start looking for the light. The light is not here. It is not anything you've ever experienced. You have to reach beyond that. In reaching beyond that, we start to question deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, just digging and fighting our way out of this dark hole to find our light. In this, we start to see ways that we've never been able to see before. We start to understand. We start to get a deeper knowledge, and in this deeper understanding, into this knowledge that we've never seen before, we start becoming a person we've never been before, and understanding of this knowledge that we are now seeing in this silent place. We evolve, we start to grow, we start to become more knowledge, more understanding. And like I said, we're getting this knowledge and understanding from a deeper place than we've ever experienced before. In that, you are evolving into someone you've never been before. This is the awakening. And digging your way out of this silence. You're awakening. You're seeing more. You're opening your light bulb. You're the light. You're experiencing. You're seeing. You're awakening to a new. In that, you go to that place. You stay in that place that's not where you've always been, not here, somewhere else. You go to that place and you start learning and learning and learning and experiencing and learning and growing and seeing. And you get stuck in that place. And you like that place because you know that place is digging you out, pulling you out of this stuck place you've been for so long. And it feels good. You like the change. You like to see. So, we're up there there, and we're given all these things that are making us more awake, and we're seeing clearly, and we have this light, and this light starts to become us, right? We're shedding the darkness. We're shedding these layers, and we're becoming this light and lighter, and we're flying, and we're floating, and we're in this other reality, and this other reality, because we've never experienced this before. So it is something new to us. It is another reality from all that we've known. Once we've done this for so long, we kind of get stuck there. So something has to come in, because we went there for a reason. Okay? So we went there, and we've experienced all this, and we've become these higher beings, and we've awakened, and we are lighter, and we are light. Then something comes, and it pulls us back down to this place that we've known before. And it's a little scary. We'd rather stay up there. We're scared of all that we've experienced and known here. It's uncomfortable to us. And now it's even more uncomfortable, because we are not what we was before on this earth, right? We're now this lighted, different reality person through all these deep experiences that we've embodied. So now we're back here in that place of fear. And it's even more scary, because we work so hard to escape it. We don't want to go back to it. When we come back down here, we realize that through this process, and we start growing more and more and more, that our senses are becoming more attuned. Our senses are connecting our physical body to the higher place and the place that we have been. The senses, the physical body, is connecting to the higher body. And it's connecting through our senses, our feel. We feel, it's all feel. Okay? So in this, we then start going into being able to embody both the light and the dark within us. Bringing these experiences we've learned into what we have been in this physical plane, but changed into a higher light on this dark place. And it's what we needed to do. Because in our light, in this dark place, we bring light to others. Which makes this dark place not so dark anymore. And we realize that this was the whole purpose of our being to begin with. So with this knowledge that we now have, went and learned and brought back into the now, we see everything differently. There is no past, there is no future, there just is now. And we are in the now. And we can find joy in the now, because we feel it. I'm sitting in the field. It's 70 degrees on December. It should be snowing, but it's 70 degrees in December, so there's still a cold nip in the air. But the sun is beaming down on my body, and it's heating me, and it's energizing me. And I'm sitting on the earth, I'm connected to the earth, and I'm totally feeling all this, because my senses are so intensified by by this change in my being of all this knowledge that I've gone through. So I'm able to connect to the earth, totally enjoy being connected to the earth, feel the energy from the sun, at the same time feeling the cold nip in the air on my back as I hear the leaves blowing and seeing the crow in front of me, knowing and me knowing. Get it? And this combination of all these experiences of my senses are heightened to levels that I've never experienced before. And in that experience is a feeling of total bliss, total appreciation, and I'm in that moment. There is no future, there is no past, there only is this connection to all with feel. In the understanding of what is happening to me and experiencing it, I find joy and gratitude. I wake each day knowing that I'm here for a purpose. I now know this. I live each day in a new reality, in a reality that I now create because I know. I know what is. I see what is. I see what's going to happen. I see what is coming. I feel everyone. I feel all of them. I know the truth. I'm connected to, and I am a light. And in that, I am living in the now moment. I understand the meaning of the now moment because that's all it is. There is no fear of dying. There is no it is forever in the now moment. I live in a created reality. I now understand what that is because I choose to react to everything that's happening in each moment the way I choose to react. So I am creating my own reality. I now understand that. Right now there is a lot of fear in the world. And we're experiencing and feeling the fear of the total consciousness of the world. And in this, it's putting a lot of anxiety in us. And we feel that. We feel the bad feelings, or what we would consider bad, would have considered bad. Would have considered bad. We can be in that moment of understanding and feeling the fear of the consciousness, but it only being that, and understanding what it truly is. Because the fear of the consciousness right now is knowing what is coming. We know that there's going to be change. We know that there's going to be things that wake people up. In the darkness, you find the light. In that silent place that must be escaped, you go and you find the light, you find the joy, you find the bliss in the now moment. Get it? So in every experience, even in the bad, you can understand the reasoning for it and know that it leads to what it needs to lead to, which is everything you needed in the silence. Get that? So I was going to make this video explaining how I was going to go into this sacred sexual act that is going to bring him into a Kundalini rising and push me into the next step I needed to step into. But in going into something like that, It is not something that is planned out. It is not something that, it is only something that is naturally felt in the moment. You're going to go into that moment. You're going to enjoy that moment. You're going to feel that moment in all of your senses. In all of your senses is all of your power. Because our senses, our physical senses on this earth are entwined with the knowledge and understanding from the deep questioning and gifts that were given. You get that? Our senses have evolved into making us who we are now. So going into this place, we can only do it in the now moment of natural feel. Get that? And that knowing is in every experience that we experience from now on. And that is the truth. And that is what we are going into knowing. In that there is no fear. Get that? Sorry, 1 second. In that place, in finding that place, there is no fear. In finding that place, you know your purpose. You know everything. You find everything in that silence. Do you get it? All the questions are in that silence. I deal with a lot of people, they're coming into awakening now, and things have set them, why did this happen to me? Why is this happening to me is the question for any formation of you coming into this awakening. Because we go into it from in a silent, dark place. So whether it is you're coming into this from a soul connection, a twin flame connection, someone you loved leaving you in any form, not not in any form, not just twin flame experience. There's some sort of heartbreak that's bringing you into the silence. If you're questioning, is this my true twin flame? Is this not? Is this just a soulmate? Does it matter? It doesn't matter what brings you into this place. It matters what you find in this place. And what you will find in this place is everything you need. You will find your answers to everything. You will find love for yourself. You will see that this is about you, really. And once you find you, again, in this silence, then everyone will be found. Get it? So this person that you're longing for, this thing that you're wanting, this whatever, this thing that is pulling you, this desire that you have in your physical being now because you're still stuck in this 3D world, whatever it may be, this desire that's pulling you to want to find your way out, your want it is what you're focusing on. This object, this person, this thing you think is going to please you is what is making you dig your way out through this. But this thing that you're grasping for that you can't get and you're digging your way to is your silence, no matter what it is, no matter what form it comes to you in. Do you get that? Whether it's someone dying, no matter what it is, your silence is what is pulling you to the light. And in the light is how you get what you're wanting in the silence. You get that? So it does not matter. All these questions you're asking now, they're all there. you know, you'll see how simple it is once you get to this point of knowing that you find everything in the silence. Everything's in the silence. Think about it. They're addicted to drugs. Heal yourself. Go to this place. Become this different person. Become this higher being. In that, you'll come back to this earth and you'll have the ability and the knowledge and being above all this to bring them above all this as well. We are the leaders in this. We're the first ones in this. Grasp it. And there is no way out. It's like Pandora box is opened. You're here. If you're tuning into this, you're here. People say, well, we can step back out. You're just prolonging. You're just prolonging. If you're sent on this mission, purpose, you're sent this direction, there's a reason for it. Avoid is just prolonging. It's going to happen. So, you find everything in the silence. I will talk to you soon. I hope y'all get that. I do sessions in many different ways, and you can find them all at the links below. Contact me at my email to schedule. I really appreciate everybody. I want to let y'all know that I appreciate all the people that do get sessions with me, all the connections we have. It's been very beneficial to me. Helped me. Y'all have helped me. Talk to you soon.